Welcome to our Compassion Works for All videos. And this is another video in our series for younger people and children. And I'm here again with our friend Bo. Bo is practicing meditation, and he also has contemplated some of the difficult life issues that he has to deal with. Today, Bo is feeling lonely because his family has gone off to a baseball game in Louisiana and left him alone. When it's stormy outside, Bo sometimes becomes frightened of the storms and being alone here. And when his family has gone, he'll often sit at the bottom of the stairs and wait for the boys, who are his owners, to come down and play with him. If anybody comes to the door, he becomes frightened and starts barking. And I'm sure he feels a little bit, or maybe a lot, abandoned. It's awful hard for dogs and kids to feel alone in an empty house. Sometimes we just don't know what to do with our fear. One of the things that Bo does is to meditate and relax and to be aware that as the fear arises, he can just breathe, be aware of his breath, and let go. This helps him relax all over and to consider what are the real fears and what are the fears that may be coming from an active imagination. For example, when the thunder and lightning happens, those are pretty scary for Bo. But the chance of it really hitting the house is not so great. Or the chance of a burglar coming into his house is not so great. But I do know that there are some of you who live in places where dangerous things happen often, and maybe even almost every day, where it may be dangerous walking home from school and into an empty house. Or maybe your mom and dad goes off to work and leaves you alone in the afternoon or evenings. And you truly don't know who might come into your house. And then there are some of you who live with people, and maybe even some of you, your mom or dad or a brother, who is dangerous. And you have very real fears. For most of you, resting and relaxing like Bo and meditating and letting go of your concerns, filling yourself with a feeling of love and safety might help when you feel scared or alone. But for those of you who live in homes or in neighborhoods where there are some really scary things to be afraid of, I want to encourage you to look for someone in your life that you can find to talk to. It's very hard to live in fear all the time. It makes it hard to study at school. It makes it hard to think clearly. It makes it hard to choose your friends wisely. I want to encourage you to find an adult, maybe a relative that you can trust, or a teacher or a counselor at school, or in your church. Find someone that you can talk to, even if it'll take a while to tell them what's really going on, and become their friend, and ask if you can have some time with them often so that you can tell them what's going on in your life and get support. Please do this as a way to learn to listen to your thinking and learn to listen to your feelings and sort them out. Only then can you find that you can truly relax and feel comfortable and safe, and maybe even have to make some decisions to live in a safer world. Thank you for being with Bo and with me today as we talk about such an important issue. As you can tell, it makes Bo feel a lot better to talk and relax and get out his feelings. So you've helped him today. Hopefully we'll see you again soon.